G'day and welcome to Marty's Garden. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to save an eggplant from beetle attack. Yeah, but it's a nastiest thing that's called the 12-spotted beetle. And it's here on my eggplant. And you can see it there. It's biting all through here. And it's laying eggs and putting larvae in here as well. And look, if we go over to another spot, you can see there's a giant one here. Look at the size of that. He is a monster. And there's little larvae all over here, like I said. And look, they're really affecting now the flower growth. And so we really won't get a lot more fruit from here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab and we're going to harvest what we can before we do the trick to keep them down. Now, Karen's got that camera right in my face. Just step back a bit there, darling. We're going to do a harvest. So come down here. Look at this nice, beautiful big eggplant. We already got about 4 off here yesterday, and I was looking at it going, I really need to do this because we've got other plants, other eggplants. So if we come around here a little bit, you can see under here as well. Another one there. We'll get that one. Nice and healthy eggplants. I think there's another one around the back here. We get this before I show you what we're going to do. Oh, look at this big one. This one ready to rock and roll. Wow. These ones are actually going to be, I'm going to cover these in like a tempura and deep fry them. There's another type of beetle here on there. I don't know if that's sort of eating it as well. Something, I don't know if it's larvae or something. Can you see that? Is that too dark or not?
I can see it.
Yeah. Okay. So step right back, Karen. What we're going to do, I'm even going to grab this little one here. We'll grab that one too. So that'll be enough. I've got other eggplants. I've got another one growing over in another garden bed way over there. It's not that far. It's only about 10 to 12 feet or maybe 15 feet away. And other eggplants in pots and things. And what's going to happen is once they run out of food, these little buggers, unless I come in with some type of spray and really kill them that way, some type of eco spray like a neem or a white oil, pyrethrum or a mix of them. What I'm doing is I'm killing the rest of the biology in here. And I've never put one type of spray here out in the garden, just to be honest. So even my last garden, not even like a, and sometimes you have to when you've got infestations. So I'm so close to having to do it. But what we're going to do, I'm not going to worry about these little eggplants here. I'm actually going to chop this guy right back. Now I am not going to compost this. You'll see them, they'll fly off as I'm doing it and go to other plants and things. We're going to bin these guys into the red bin. Now you could green bin them, and I'm going to actually just chop it right back, nearly all of it. So what I'll do is I'll cut it back, we'll stop the video and I'll show you where I'm up to so you can see what I've done and how I'm going to save the plant. All right, we'll see you back in a second. So we're back. We've been doing the cuts on the eggplant and trying to save that girl because she's a great plant, and they're biennial, so you get 3 or 4 years out of them. Take good care of them. Now, if you're ever doing secateurs cuts, or secateurs cuts, whatever you want to pronounce it, you always use the blade on the inside of the plant. If you use the outside bit, you'll squash around the plant part. So Karen comes in closer here. You can see here I've got the blade on the outside and this on the inside, and that'll squash it. So what I want to do is I've got the blade on the inside and I'm going to pull it down like that and make a nice clean cut. Step back with the camera please now, Karen. Right, she's doing a great job on that camera. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Keep it rolling. Here we go again. Oh, it's this eggplant. Something to do with it. Anyway, I'm a little bit allergic to it, the dust coming off it. But what we've got to do is, these are really hard to cut. So I don't have a pruning saw. And unfortunately, I damaged that one a little bit. But it'll be okay. It'll do the job. And what I want to do is I want to keep one central leader. So I'm actually going to get rid of all these. They're going to go into the bin still. All these little ones. This one here is starting to rot a little bit. And because what I want to do is I want to actually start the plant all over again. That way, when I start the plant all over again, I've got full control of where the plant's going. And I'm going to look, that's the best leader that I can see. So I'm going to go down in here. It will throw out all new suckers and things like that, and I'll just prune it and train it and do what I need to do. Just step back a bit so you can you see these, the pruner shooting? Okay. All right, so once we get down and we've got this one bit here, we got all the bugs into the bin, which was really good. Not too many of them flew away because we don't want them infecting the rest of our crops. Like, we've got heaps of eggplants coming on, and I'm excited about having them. Like fresh food, man, you just can't beat fresh food, right? So again, I'm doing these cuts, blade on the inside, nice and sharp, trying not to damage as much of the plant as possible. I'm looking here going, yep, that one can go. There's some little ones shooting up down the bottom here. Now it's going to get a lot of light in here into this plant. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut an angle here, this one. Now you usually use a pruning saw, but when we prune, hang on, we want to always cut at an angle so the water just flows away nice and easy and doesn't get stuck on, like trapped inside the plant. So that's pretty much for all types of plants and trees and things like that. Now, there's lots of little suckers coming out here, I've noticed. There's heaps of them. Wow. Been such a productive plant. It's produced so much food for me. And we just got to make sure there's no bugs on here now. Can you see any? There's a spider there, Karen. Maybe he's hunting. It's a little, like, is that a little lacewing maybe there? I don't know. This little green thing. There's a bit of action going on under here. So we've got to keep an eye open for these beetles.
Grasshopper.
Make sure there's grasshopper there. Dead grasshopper now. He'll eat it as well. So when these plants become a bit unhealthy, I'm just going to give it a feed, fix it up, give it a bit of mulch, a bit of compost. So when they get unhealthy, they're more susceptible to some type of attack. Now, if for some reason this plant does come back to being attacked again, then what I'm going to do is it will be gone. We've got another eggplant over there. We've got half a dozen in pots. But I believe that we can save it. And we've got one little branch coming up here as well. So I'm just going to remove that. And then we're going to make sure we pick up all this stuff because there's going to be some bugs around. Now, there might be a predator that'll come and eat these guys. And that's what we're hoping. But because the plant was so big and we didn't see, I didn't see any assassin bugs or anything else on there that was going to eat those and consume those beetles, which I'm pretty sure they're called the 12 spotted. Now, I think it's the 6 or the 7 spotted lady beetle. They're the good ones. They're the carnivorous ones. The ones we're looking at were herbivorous, and they will destroy a plant over that. Now, the worst one is the monolepta beetle, which can come through and consume a whole avocado tree, small avocado tree, in a day. They fly in like a big cloud. So if we come around here, Karen, we'll just show these guys my other plant here, and you can see it does have some beetle attack. Yeah, we can see they have moved across onto this. So if you step back, sweetheart, I'm gonna have to harvest off this one as well, cut it back and get it ready to go. Now they will grow back, no problem. They will, and once I give them a bit of fertiliser and a bit of mulching and a bit of TLC, they'll come back and we'll produce food again, no problem whatsoever. So that's how we do it. We have no sprays, no chemicals. We just treat it like that and start the new plant off again, especially when you've got biennials that live 4 years. There's no rush to get the fruit back again. If it's a tomato or something like that, you're probably better off just getting rid of the whole thing and just binning it if it's an annual. Come over here and just check this before you go. I want to show you something because you're going to click on the next video. We've got a series for this garden here. It is called the Cost of Living Crisis Garden. Well, we called it the Cost of Living Crisis Garden. It's called the Cost of Living Victory Garden now. There'll be something around here for you to click on in another video. There's links down below to get you to more videos and more content. Have a great day. Happy gardening. Whew. Oh, I'm hot after that. We'll see you at the next video real soon. Hopefully I won't sneeze again in a minute. Bye for now.